a little bit of the meat and some of the stock as well, because that smells really good. That's really nice. It's got loads of flavour and the meat is quite tender. Hi everyone and welcome back to Fury's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make this delicious Southern Spice beef stew. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make a really delicious beef stew. This recipe is very easy and it's also very tasty as well. Now I love a beef stew, but sometimes I don't always want to be stood at the hob cooking it. So I think I found a perfect alternative to that. I'm going to be using my slow cooker pot today. My slow cooker pot is my kitchen saviour. I think of it as a home cook's cheat, basically. It cooks everything exactly the same as it does on the hob. Well, just about, I suppose, really. You won't get that lovely flavour that you get from the bottom of a pan, but it does soften the meat beautifully when I put it into the slow cooker. So there's pros and cons for both, I suppose. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my meat to the base of the slow cooker. So I have about 500 grams of beef. So I'm just going to pop that in. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 red onion that I've just simply peeled and sliced. I've also got 2 cloves of garlic that I've peeled and sliced. And I have 1 carrot here that I've peeled and chopped into small pieces. I've done small pieces because I find that my family tends to eat it if it's in smaller bits. And I've also sliced 1 courgette as well. And then I'm just going to pop that into this slow cooker pot like so. And then to that, I'm going to add about 800 grams of potatoes. Now in the original recipe, I don't think I added any potatoes at all, but so you can make this with mash if you want to, or you could even cook it with rice as well. So I'm just going to add in about 800 grams of potatoes to that. Again, I've chopped those really small, but you don't have to. You could chop them in larger chunks if you prefer your beef stew chunkier. And then I have some green beans here. So I've got about a handful or 2 of green beans, and I'm just going to pop that in there. And then I'm going to add in my spices. So I've got a mix of southern spice in here. So in this bowl I have a teaspoon of mild chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a pinch of cayenne pepper, a teaspoon of onion granules and a teaspoon of garlic granules, and I've also got a pinch of salt and pepper as well. Salt and pepper to your taste. Obviously you don't have to add it if you don't want to. And then I'm also going to add a couple of tablespoons of tamari. Tamari is fermented soy sauce, so it's fermented for slightly longer. It's also gluten-free because I have a slight gluten intolerance, so I always try to buy gluten-free products in the supermarket. And then to that I'm going to add about 500 grams of stock, and I'm going to grab myself a spoon, and with the spoon I'm going to give this a quick stir, and I'm going to mix all of these ingredients together like so, and then I'm going to pop my lid on and I'm going to turn this pot on to high for about 2.5 to 3 hours. But if you wanted it to cook for longer, you could put it on for 5 to 6 hours. And I'm going to serve some of this up, and I will try it and let you know how it tastes, but this smells really good right now. I'm sorry if this video has suddenly gone very dark. It started to rain very heavily here. It's like the rain we haven't seen all summer in the UK. Normally it rains all summer in the UK, but suddenly for a few days it's just decided to start raining. As soon as the kids go back to school as well, I've noticed. Anyway, so this is a perfect meal to have on a rainy evening, and I will try some of this in a moment, but before I do, I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any questions or any comments, then please feel free to leave those in the comments section below, and also don't forget to share this. If you make it and really enjoy it, forget to share this recipe with your friends and family as well. So yes, I'm just going to give this a little try now. I'm going to try a little bit of the meat and some of the stock as well, because that smells really good. That's really nice. It's got loads of flavour and the meat is quite tender. It sort of melts in the mouth. I'm sure the potato is going to be cooked really well as well, so yes. I'm really looking forward to having this for my dinner this evening. That's how you make this yummy beef stew, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and it smells and tastes so good I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to you watching my next video.